am Lisa K. Donner, along with Jeff Charles, Sarah Calgill, Graham Noble, and Dave Patterson. And this is the Conservative 5, Liberty Nation's online TV news program. On today's episode, we're playing political worst-case scenarios. Remember, audience, this is all in fun, which is why we call it Just for Fun. I'll call out our panel individually and ask them to choose a number from a list of 5 options that I have in my possession. Of course, they've been sealed to avoid any appearance or suggestion of rigging the game. All right, ladies first. Sarah, pick a number.
In honor of Andrew Moran, who's not here with us right now and can't do his silly comedy act.
All right, but wait, let's not get people worried. He's not sick.
No, he's not dead. He's not sick. He's just busy. I'm going to pick his favorite number of 3.
Number 3. Chris Cuomo applies for a job at Liberty Nation. Oi! What is the first question you ask him?
If he knows how to find the door to go out.
The virtual door to Liberty Nation. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad you got that instead of me.
Yeah, my question to him would be, are you serious?
He is probably looking around.
I'm going to ask him if he knows how to conjugate a verb. The guy is not really that bright, but I didn't mean that. This is all just for fun, just saying.
Just fun. We're having fun.
Just saying. Okay, Graham, 1, 2, 4, and 5 are left.
2, please.
2 for Mr. Noble. A presidential campaign has tapped you to manage their media, but you have to relocate. What city do you pick? San Francisco, Chicago, or New York? Oh, I can't believe you got this.
Whoa, that's like the worst question for Graham.
Good grief. Yeah.
They all have no-knock warrants. I'm just saying.
Yeah. I mean, I try to never leave the Deep South anymore if I can possibly help it. But no, I'd have to say, and to be honest, this is quite serious, actually, is that my choice out of those 3 would be Chicago. And obviously, I abhor the politics in all of those cities. I suppose I should choose San Francisco just for the climate because it's more suited to me.
I was going to say, why are you going to choose? You're going to.
But I couldn't bear. I just couldn't bear San Francisco. It doesn't matter. I would rather freeze my butt off than live in San Francisco. So I will go up to Chicago. Thank you very much. I do actually I've been to that city several times, and it does have its good points. I kind of like Chicago. So I'd have to pick Chicago.
I mean, that's just like a hunting trip for Graham, isn't it?
Going to Chicago.
And that's a Chicago deep dish pizza. I mean, that alone would be.
Well, that's true. I hadn't thought about that. All right, Dave, you're next.
Okay, I want what's behind
Door number
5.
5. Okay. Justin Trudeau bangs on your front door. No knock warrant. He is asking you to hide him from the wife-beating, Confederate flag-waving, old white supremacists, angry white men of a certain age. What do you say to the Prime Minister?
I would say, come on in, Prime Minister Trudeau, but just wait a second while I put this sign on my door that says, Justin Trudeau is inside.
Trudeau is here. Well, I wasn't going to say that it's sort of describing you. You're certainly not wife beating. You're certainly not, I don't know if you're Confederate flag waving, but I guess you go into the senior white category. So
be careful. Be very careful here.
He's more likely to knock on Sarah's door, right, Sarah? He's got a thing for pretty gals.
I don't think he'd knock on my door because he'd probably see the turrets on top of the school.
All right. And now we're saving, I guess, the best for last. Jeff, you got 1 or 5?
1.
1.
He's back.
Jeff's back. He always picks number 1. CNN has been bought out by the Murdoch brothers. CNN. Wow. Okay. Well, I know that shocked me.
It was a cheap price. It was a cheap price.
Yeah.
A low bidder war. They want you to join the team of conservative voices that includes Mitt Romney, Bill Kristol, and Liz Cheney. Do you jump at the money or indignantly decline? Jeff.
Oh, I would do that in a heartbeat. I mean, could you imagine how fun it would be for me to rip them to shreds every week? That would be incredible. Like, I would do that for free. But I mean, don't take that to heart, CNN. I'm just saying, I would love that.
You're going to take the money and run, right? You're going to go on there.
Yeah, I'm going to rip them to shreds, and I'm going to take the money, and I'm going to have a blast doing it.
Oh gosh!
Except for nobody
Absolutely.
watches CNN.
On the wall behind you, on the studio wall behind you, you have a big rhinoceros head mounted on a plaque.
Exactly. Yes, I will be taking trophies.
Okay. Last but not least, I'm going to go. Hillary Clinton has agreed with number 4. Number 4. Hillary Clinton has agreed to sit down with you and talk about the Durham report. What is the first question you ask? Well, in the words of, I believe it was John Dean, what did you know and when did you know it? Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry, it could be a whole lot more funny. But maybe I could ask her, does she like the color orange? Does she think it works well with her complexion? All right, I'm trying to be funny. Nobody.
Ask her what brand of hot sauce she has in her purse.
No. You ask which way you want the stripes on your uniform, horizontal or vertical.
She'd go vertical. She needs the weight slimming stripes up and down.
Well, but let's face it, it is kind of a pantsuit in the Poco.
Mm-hmm.
And she does like the early 70 pantsuit look. So anyway, well, now you know the Liberty Nation plan to take the road less traveled and somehow survive. And we hope we never have to make any of these decisions for real. Anyway, folks, we hope you played along, and remember to share your political survival tips with us in the comment sections on Facebook or YouTube. Thanks for joining us, and pop on over to libertynation.com for a little bit of sanity analysis and the very best in political humor. Don't forget to check out our daily memes to keep a smile on your face. That's it for our Conservative 5 panel today. Check out our other C5 shows and segments on your favorite video platform, YouTube, Vimeo, Rumble, or on the wall. As well, Liberty Nation has its own Roku channel where you can see all of our TV productions. Thanks for tuning in. And remember, surf on over to libertynation.com. Sign up for our member zone, just $17.76 for the entire year. Special thanks to our fantastic editor and post coordinator, Frank DiOrio, and our executive producer, Sarah Calgill. I'm Lisa K. Donner, editor-in-chief. Thanks for joining us today. This has been a production of libertynation.com, where truth is making a comeback.